Disney Channel original movies. One of the most memorable times of my childhood and probably of your childhood as well. Everybody gangsta till the kid does the splits. Probably sounds a little bit bad, but you get what I'm saying. I'm pretty certain I've watched too close of all of these movies, at least the ones from 1997 to 2003, what I would consider to be the golden years of Disney Channel original movies. Actually, scratch that. The golden years of film in general. I don't know, something about the simple, generic style of these films were just really charming and just fun for me as a kid. There were some of my fave movies like Brink or Luck of the Irish, and then some of the ones that weren't so great or not really my favorite would be Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. But if we all take a step back and look now at what those movies were, we can all start to see that maybe they weren't as good as we thought they were. Like, what the hell is this shit? This video is the beginning to a series where we are going to look back at childhood films. Old movies that I loved as a child, and I'm sure you guys loved as a child as well, just to see if they actually were good or if I was just blinded by childlike wonder. And we are going to start this series with one of my favorite Disney Channel original films, and that was, of course, the 13th year. Now, if you guys don't remember what it was, you probably just remember Mermaid Boy, the kid who turned into a mermaid. That's actually what I remembered it as. I didn't even remember what the title was. I just remembered it was a mermaid boy. But I did love this film a lot when I was a kid. After rewatching this film, I dare say it's definitely not as good as I remember. Don't get me wrong, I love watching this film and I still love this film, but there is just so much wrong with it. And I feel like the only reason I still love it is just the fact that I have nostalgia. So the opening scene of this movie is by far the most confusing scene of the entire film. Mermaid carrying her baby. I already have many questions here. Why is she near the surface? Why isn't she in her mermaid home with her child and her husband? And I'll be honest, after watching this movie, I've come to two conclusions. Either one, she stole the baby from someone, or two, she's just really stupid. And the preceding events will really kind of prove my point here. So she swims by a fishing line, completely missing it, yet somehow the fishing line gets tugged. Then a fisherman sees what he thinks is just a big fish, so he proceeds to chase down the mermaid with his top of the line sonar equipment. Because I mean, I've never actually seen sonar equipment say locked on target when they see a dot. Now, if you were a mermaid in this particular situation, what would you do? Would you swim down underwater to the point that he can't really catch you because he can't like just dive down there and grab you? Or maybe just swim away from shore. Don't go toward the shore because it makes it easier for him to see you, right? Two really good things she could have done. But no, instead of doing any of those things to protect her child, she dumps her child into someone else's boat. No, seriously, her version of protecting her child is throwing her baby into someone else's boat. Just swim down. I don't understand. You know, if I didn't know any better, I swear this fish was fucking stupid. And it makes even less sense because her version of getting the fisherman to stop chasing her is just showing that she's a mermaid. You could have had your child with you while you did that. It just doesn't make any sense why she dropped her baby off in that boat. Then we cut to Uncle Joey and Auntie Vax Mom, who end up finding the baby.
Can we keep him?
What? Lady, it's not a stray dog. It's a human mermaid child. She even gives him the, aw, come on. Can we keep him, please?
We could call him Cody.
She even names him. She just names the freaking child. Hey, maybe, I don't know, call the cops, search around, ask around to see whose baby it might be. Nah, screw it. Just screw it. Let's just keep him. Like a freaking dog. And the mermaid, who swims extremely slow, comes back to find, oh no, Uncle Joey took my baby. I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes and stare. Am I sad? It's really hard to tell. I mean, wouldn't you just go over there and just tell them, hey, that's my child. Can you give it back? Like, she doesn't even do an effort. She doesn't do anything. I mean, you showed the fisherman that you were a mermaid. Why not them? Can you not talk? Can you not speak? Did you get mostly fish brain? It's just funny to think about now because when I was a child, I actually thought she meant to do that. I thought she wanted them to take her child so then they could raise her child because I thought, oh, maybe mermaids need to be human for 13 years or something like that. But no, she accidentally left her baby there. Even my small child brain thought there was no possible way she could be dumb enough to just dump her kid off and let her kid just go. And one of the reasons I thought that she meant to do that as a kid is her expressions, because is she sad? Like, it looks like she's like nodding in improvement sometimes. It's so weird. You cannot tell what emotion she's feeling right here. For 13 years, you did not even attempt to get him back. You let him. Yeah, screw it. Let those losers do all the hard work of raising my son. I'll just go snatch him up 13 years later when he turns into a mermaid. Parenting 101, guys. Now we are introduced to Cody, who looks longingly at fish in water. And we are shown that Cody helps Uncle Joey and anti-vax mom with their business, which I guess is small boat touring. And they get their fair share of complaints.
You know, the last boat tour I was on, we had snacks. You have snacks.
I want my snacks. But oh no, Cody is late to his swim meet.
Sorry, we're stuck. That engine's cooked.
If I miss this race, I'm cooked.
Anybody seen Cody?
Haven't seen him, coach. Maybe he got tired of coming in second.
So after a couple bad puns, he proceeds to swim past a non-moving ferry to show, whoa, this kid's fast. Honey, you see that boy swimming? I'm pointing right at him. He's swimming real darn fast.
Oh my gosh, honey, yes, I am also pointing to show that I agree how fast he is moving.
Whoa. Then he makes it just in the nick of time. And this is Cody's friend. I think he continually bullies Cody throughout the entire thing and is just a dick throughout. But they always hang out with each other and they act like they're good pals at the same time. It's a really weird thing. I could never tell if they were actually friends or if he was just like a bully that he hung around to be popular. Nerd falls in water.
Somebody get that kid out of my pool.
I guess I'll go save him. Bro, what kind of assholes are these kids? And the coach. I mean, this kid could potentially be drowning. He fell into water with a sousaphone on him. But now we get a little introduction to Tuba. No, he does not have a name. He just is the embodiment of a tuba. And yes, music elitists, I know it's called a sousaphone, but we're just gonna call him Tuba because it's easier. But the reason he is Tuba is because every time we see him, there is a tuba noise. I mean, I get this is 1999 and stereotypes are at the peak when it comes to nerds and bullies and jocks and all that stuff, but it's so hilarious how many times they use tuba noises. You see his face? Tuba noise. He hits his tuba on something? Tuba noise. He's gasping for air? Tuba noise. Oh, and by the way, he is not the kid from Sandlot. I know a lot of you are probably thinking that he is. I thought he was when I saw the movie initially, but no, they're just trying to make like a knockoff version of him for some reason.
Oh, that's my dad. You want to ride, Sam?
No thanks. I think I'll walk home with Cody.
I never really understood this weird love triangle thing because she never says that she's interested in the bully, but sometimes you see her flirting with him.
Don't have any mermaid bait, Joe.
Well, John, how are we supposed to catch a mermaid if we don't have any mermaid bait?
You'll never catch a mermaid, Joe.
Oh, now why's that? Maybe because they don't exist?
Now the fisherman character, it's weird with him because sometimes he seems nice and sometimes he seems creepy, but he's a respectable guy, you know. He's just a dude who saw a mermaid and is tired of being pestered. Like, he doesn't get mad at people who call him names or bully him for thinking that mermaids are real. He just tells them like, hey, I'll show you one day, like, let's move on with my day. It's just a regular dude who saw a mermaid and wants to prove it to everybody.
One of these days, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Oh, by the way, he is also the father of Tuba.
How's it look?
A little higher on the left. Perfect.
Cody, they didn't even move the sign. This is one of many moments in the film where Ches Starbuck, yes, that is his name, just is awful at acting. I don't even know if you would call it bad. It's just off. There's something robotic and weird about it. Like, this line right here just sounds like he just read it off of a script. There is no pause of them actually moving it. He just says, yes, move it up on the left. Okay, that's good.
A little higher on the left. Perfect.
And it looks like this film did not get him much work afterwards because he only did one other film and that one didn't really do too hot either.
He's pretty sweet, isn't he? Who cares about sweet? He's the most popular guy in school, which makes you the most popular girl.
Okay, I don't know why I just find this weird. Why is the guy who always gets second place on the swim team the most popular kid in school? I mean, I know they live by the ocean, but it's normally like either football, baseball, basketball, something like that. But the swim team? I mean, if I remember right, when I was on the swim team, it's not really something you would brag about. I wouldn't go to school being like, yeah, I broke a record yesterday on the swim team. Like, no one would care.
I'm telling you, man. Feels like I'm king of the world.
Oh boy, that was something.
You know he died at the end of that movie, don't you?
Oh, Cody, man, I think he's gonna kill you. So Cody is not only second place loser, but he also fails in school. He's a failure. And on top of all that, he's kind of a dick.
What was that, Mr. Griffin? Oh, I was just saying how much I'm looking forward to marine biology.
Not.
Fucking got him, dude. I mean, he is literally the most unlikable character in this film.
I have chosen your partners. The list is posted at the back of the room. Check it out and see who you're working with.
Just wait.
Hey, partner.
Oh no, not the tuba. Anything with the tuba. How is Cody gonna focus when the whole time he's with him, he's just gonna hear tuba noises? And I'm gonna be honest here, Tuba is probably one of the most likable characters in the film next to Uncle Joey. Now it's time for Cody's 13th birthday party. I guess some would say that it's his 13th year. Then we get some sick teenage alone time, where she proceeds to give him a picture of her own face. Who the hell does that? I mean, it's like framed and everything. What kind of narcissistic person does this? Is this like the 90s version of sending nudes? Oh shit, sparks be flying out here. But now we get to see Cody start changing a lot more. He gets electrokinesis. Yes, I know it sounds a little bit stupid for a mermaid, you know, in water to have electricity powers, but apparently, looking at the lore, it actually is a thing. And he also gets sticky Spider-Man knockoff hands. Why was this a scene in the film? I never understood it. So now we find out that Tuba loves marine biology, and then we're proceeded to see a scene that weirdly looks like he's lip syncing. I don't know if it's just me, but it just looks so weird and sounds so weird.
Nails and fish? You think they're interesting? Tide pools, right? There's a million of them around here.
Then Tuba finds a little bit of scales on Cody's hand, so he rushes home, and then special effects makes them disappear.
You know we all look like frogs in the womb?
Really, frogs? Wow.
Oh, I can't get over how bland Cody is in this movie. He's so monotone the whole time. But I guess my child brain must have loved it. So Cody goes over to Tuba's house to do their group project, and then Tuba's dad comes out of the shadows like a Disney villain, which I guess he kind of is a Disney villain, isn't he? Then he makes himself even more creepier by just forcefully questioning him about mermaids and such. In this movie, they kind of bounce back and forth with his character. Sometimes he's extremely creepy and weird, and other times he's just a nice guy. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, look at this part, this is weird. He looks like he's about to murder anyone with info on mermaids. So Cody starts getting better grades. Yay, everything's getting better. Nothing's gonna go wrong. But then he starts the unquenchable thirst. So then he starts to tell his parents about it, and then his anti-vax mom is like, no, bro, doctors are crazy. Here's some natural remedies. I don't know, Mom. Maybe I have all these problems because you never vaccinated me. I'm turning into a goddamn mermaid, but at least I don't have autism. But after Cody has another Spider-Man moment, his parents are like, okay, bro, this is a problem. Let's call a doctor. And the doctor ends up saying that it was
Puberty! Can you believe it? Everybody else in the world just gets hairier. But no,
Not me.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when my balls dropped, not only my voice dropped, but I could climb walls, electrocute things, and make my pee-pee hard. So Tuba starts running tests on Cody to figure out what's wrong with him, but oh no! Tuba's dad, creepy fisherman guy, was eavesdropping for some weird reasons and then smiles creepily. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to think he might potentially kill Cody. And while all of these fish problems keep arising with Cody, he has to swim for state. And that's where things get real fishy. I know, I finally made the joke. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about making the joke, but I finally did it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Now, this part of the film I really liked, but again, it was just kind of weird because sometimes his dad's creepy and sometimes he's nice. But it was a nice little bonding moment with Tuba and his dad, where Tuba tells his dad that he isn't crazy, and then his dad's like, wow, no one has ever told me that I am not crazy. So it was kind of just like a nice little bonding moment for them.
You're not crazy, Dad.
But the movie still bounces him back and forth. Is he just a normal guy who saw a mermaid, or is he just a crazy person who might kill Cody? It's weird. So then Tuba comes up with the theory that Cody might be a mermaid. Then Cody shows his parents. Parents tell him that he came from the ocean. Parents say no water for you. So then Cody goes, screw you, ma. I'm a teenager. I'm gonna go fly in the air like a dolphin. You can't do nothing about it, ma. Then Big Bully comes in to shit on Tuba. But Cody says, nah, bitch. I just got hit with a face full of character development. I'm gonna stand up for Tuba Boy now. The bully ends up provoking Cody to go to the meet tomorrow, but now with this fishy fish arm things, it's probably not a good idea. But with a little teenage rebellion, anything can happen. Yeah, teenage rebellion. No one's gonna ask questions about just the fat guy with binoculars at a swim meet with a bunch of girls and boys in really tight, skimpy swimsuits. Seriously? Obviously, as a kid, I didn't really notice this part, but looking at it now, it's kind of creepy. Just a fat dude, you know, in the audience, having some binoculars, girls with their skimpy. It's just not a good situation. Okay, how does no one except Tuba's dad and Bully not see his arms fully out of the water? He just broke an insane record. Why is no one, like, not a single person saw it except them? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Just electrocute it. Electrocute the entire damn building. Why not? How does that not kill anyone in the water? Okay? Okay, it's unrealistic, Disney. I want dead bodies. I want them dead. Then GF sees that he's a mermaid and...
Not as bad as it seems. Cody, you're a fish.
You racist piece of shit. Then she starts flirting with the bully? What a bitch. And they proceed to have a fight, or as I like to call it, they just grabbed each other's shirts right here and went, I'm pushing you around a little bit. Maybe next time add him killing the people in the water and decking him in the face, but that's just a little nitpick for me. So Cody finally reunites with his mermaid mom. They're about to do the sickest rainbow high five in the world, yet, oh no, fisherman is for some reason out and about on his boat in the middle of the night, swims directly over them. Why does his mom swim to the surface? It just doesn't make any sense. What's the point? Why did either of them swim up? You could have easily just stuck to your rainbow high fives without swimming up. But now he saw Cody with Mermaid Mom. It's like she's doing it on purpose. She's stupid. I don't like her.
Morning, Dad. What's that net for?
Well, mermaids, Jess. Mermaids.
Yes, a sentient mermaid who can think human thoughts and has reason can be trapped by a fish trap. Pff, there's no way that would happen because mermaids are smart. Right?
She's my mom. My other mom. I think she's here to help me.
Why are you showing her, of all people? She's been your girlfriend for a few days. What about your parents? Or maybe Jess. Sorry, I mean Tuba. So Cody ends up having stomach cramps, so Sam goes to get his parents. While Mermaid Mom just sits there. Why can you not speak words? I don't get it. Then Cody gets kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped by Tuba's dad. Back then, I didn't realize how stupid and big of a deal that was. But the man uses a goddamn bag. He actually does the whole puts a bag over him and carries him over his shoulder. Like, come on. So he ends up using Cody as bait to catch the mermaid so he could prove to everyone that mermaids are real. Even though I just don't get why they didn't just show Cody. He got Cody. He kidnapped Cody. Just show the other guys Cody. Like, that's all the proof you need. Seriously, how stupid is this fish? You are watching him raise it on top of you. Swim away. Move to the right. Move to the left. Just... I don't understand. She just swims right under it. You could see her eyeballs staring at it. How stupid are you? Then Tuba gets hit with a little bit of character development because he couldn't swim throughout the movie, but he goes in the water and figures out how to swim to save his mermaid mom. I really don't know why you saved her. She's too stupid. What are you standing there yelling for? Jump in the water, you sorry excuse for a father.
Jess! Where are you, Jess?
That's how he's trying to save his son. Jess! Jess, I can't see you, Jess! Where are you, boy? He's drowning, you idiot.
Jess! Jess!
Oh, well, I guess Cody will save him. Why did the mermaid not save him? He just saved the mermaid, like, seconds ago. Literally seconds ago. Did she just swim away? Did she just like, fuck it, dude, I don't even want my son anymore because I don't want to deal with that shit. Why didn't she save him? I feel like that would have been a better ending to that anyway, because it would show fisherman guy that he probably shouldn't, you know, like, she saved his son. He shouldn't mess with her anymore kind of thing, but whatever. She's dumb. She's just really stupid. Tuba ends up dying, so Cody uses his electro powers to shock him back to life. So Mermaid ends up doing her awkward stare at everyone and is like, hey, bruh, I'm a mermaid. I'm his mom. And I guess everyone just gonna assume, because apparently she cannot speak words. I don't get it. So Mermaid gives mom a look and mom's like, hell yeah, she's okay in my book. You could take my son any day. So it ends with Cody going with his mermaid mom, doing a little flip and all that different stuff. But the ending confuses me. It's confused me then and it confuses me now, because I don't know if he stays with the mermaid forever or if, like, he can turn back into a human and walk on land, because his mom was talking about him going back to school. His girlfriend was talking about don't fall for mermaids while you're down there and come back. And then Jess was talking about him coming back as well. Because if mermaids can come back and walk on land, why didn't his mom ever turn into human legs to walk on land to go get her child that was stolen? There are many different opportunities if she could turn into human to walk on land to go get her child. But no, she just sat there doing a little dolphin dives with her awkward stares, never saying a word. She's stupid. I don't like that mermaid. She has fish brain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the 13th year. Now, was it as good as I remember? I mean, I think we all can agree that it's definitely not as good as we remember. I mean, as a child, obviously we cannot see all of these big flaws in the movie, even the small flaws, or how stupid the mermaid actually was. But at the end of the day, it's an entertaining film. Even when I watched it again, I was still having fun watching it. I mean, yeah, I just laughed at kind of the parts that were ridiculous, but all in all, I still find it to be a decent movie, especially as a kid. It's definitely a decent movie. And once again, I don't know, it might just be my nostalgia talking, but I still find that nice charm in it, the entertainment in it. It's just a fun all-around movie that I liked then and I like now. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. If we want to leave off with something in this movie, remember, mermaids are out there. And god damn it, they're stupid. Oh, hey, you actually thought this video was over? Joke's on you. Oh, what's in my ear? Wow, how weird of you to ask. I think these are only the most popping wireless headphones around. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's sponsor is once again Raycon. Now, if you haven't heard me talk about these headphones enough, I'm going to talk about them some more. Now, something I wanted to say that I have not said before about these headphones that I'm actually really impressed by is the battery life. Now, it says 6 hours of playtime, and when they say playtime, they mean playtime, because I've left these headphones no charge, nothing, for around a week, because I've been really busy, so I haven't really been able to sit down and listen to music much. But I pop these babies in to go on a run, and I didn't even have to charge them. I didn't even have to plug them in. They worked for another entire hour. They're still not dead. I'm still using them. It's been so long. I can't even tell you how long it's been. But the 6 hours playtime doesn't mean 6 hours in general. It means 6 hours of being connected to your phone or whatever, playing. And I feel like that's an extremely impressive thing. And it's honestly extremely convenient because I lost one of my chargers. I'm gonna have to go get a new one. But if you guys don't know what Raycon is, they are one of the best, most professional sounding wireless headphones you could get. Half the price of headphones that pale in comparison to quality when it comes to these. And once again, I am using the latest model. The E25 has some nice solid bump to it. That means bass. And the Bluetooth pairing, I've never had a problem with it. It's always worked perfectly. And once again, coming from someone who produces music on the rig, this is definitely one of the best wireless headphones, actually the best wireless headphones I have ever used. And something they don't really talk about much, these things are durable. I have dropped these many times. I've dropped the case many times. Never had an issue, never had a problem. Also, the case is just a nice little, almost a fidgety thing. I don't know why I like playing with this thing. It's just nice. It feels cool. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I like it. But if you watch my channel and you have not gotten Raycon headphones yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Go to link in the description. Get 15% off. Go to buyraycon.com/bionicpig. Get 15% off. There's 6 different colors. It doesn't have to just be white. Get whatever you want. Get these headphones, man. I guarantee you will be amazed at the price and the quality. Not joking. Serious shit. Make sure to buy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, buy those headphones. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Bye-bye.
The coffee's getting cold now. Just give me some gloves to warm me up. Maybe I will get time to think about the time I